So hello friends, welcome to Intron YouTube channel and learning session of learning Python with the Intron. In this video, we will see what is the difference between the list and tuple, and we will see the functions which are common in the list and tuple and which are the dissimilar functions between the list and tuple. So let's start. So list is nothing but it is a collection of an elements, and list we can say it is a dynamic array which can be modifiable. So what I mean by modifiable, we will see within some time through an example, and we will see now what is the definition of tuple. So tuple is nothing but it is also a collection of element, but it can't be modified. So now let's construct one list and one tuple. So I'm creating here one list named as lis, and it is having the similar syntax as that of an array. So here I have created my list and I have given some values to my list 1 2 3 4. Now I will create here one tuple called as tup, and now I will pass some values to my tuple. So you can see here the difference between the brackets of the list and tuples. In list we use the square brackets, in the tuple we are using the round bracket. So as said in the definition, list is modifiable. So what I mean by modifiable, let's see. Suppose in this list I want to change this number, that is 2. So I can change by using its index number. Its index number is 0 1. So I can do here like 1, at the 1 index number I will assign new value. So I will assign there 10, and now let's print our list. So here is our output. This is not possible in the case of tuple. So we said that tuple is a collection of elements which is immodifiable, unmodifiable we can say. Tuple of first index number we want to change. So I'm giving it here 10. So you can see here it gives an error. So now we will see what are the similar functions or common functions, or we can say methods, between the list and tuple. So what in the case if you want to multiply this list number of times, so we can do like list. If you want the same list to be printed 3 times, you can directly multiply it by 3. So here is our output, that list is being printed 3 times. So what in the case if you want to print the tuple 3 times, similarly you can do for the tuples, and here is our output for the tuples. Tuple is also being printed for the 3 times. Now we will see what we can do by using an index number. So in the list we can print any element by using its index number. Suppose in this element I want to print 3, so I can print that by using its index number. So index number of 3 is 0 1 and 2. So I can directly print like list 2. Similarly you can do in the case of tuple. For tuple also I will print that. So you can see here we have got the output. So now we will go to our next function, that is count function. So count is basically used to count how many times a given number is being repeated in a particular list or a tuple. So now let's see by a particular example. So suppose I want to find how many times that 3 is being repeated in the list. So we can do like count. We have to check how many times 3 is being repeated in the list. So we can do like list count and 3, the number which we want to check. It will tell here that 3 is being repeated 1 time. Similarly in the case of tuple, tuple.count, and here in the tuple I want to check how many times 4 is being repeated. So I will pass here my value, that is 4, and here it's my output. It will tell us 4 is being repeated 1 time. So what in the case if you want to find the minimum number of this list, so you can use there directly mean function or mean method, and you can give here name of your list. You can see here 1 is the minimum number in this whole list. Similarly you can do for the max. So maximum number of the list will be printed, and maximum number it is giving here 10, because see here we have modified our list, and according to new list, the modified list, we can say according to our modified list, largest number is 10, so it's giving output as an 10. Similarly min and max can be applied for the tuple. So we'll check for the tuple now. So minimum number in the tuple is 1. You can check here, minimum number is 1. What about max number? Max number in the tuple will be now 4. So you can check here, max number is 4. What in the case if you want to add the all numbers present, all the values present in the list? So you can do it by using the sum function, sum list. So here is our output, that is 18 is the addition of all numbers present in the list. Similarly, sum can be also used for the tuple. So here is our output, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. It gives an output as a 10. So what in the case if you want to find the length of a list, you can find like length of this list. We are passing a variable list that is representing our list. So it tells us the list length is 4. 4 means it is consisting 4 elements. So it is giving length as an 4. Now similarly we can apply this length function for the tuple as well. So now let's apply it for the tuple and check the output. In tuple also there are 4 elements present. So it is giving length as an 4. Now let's go to our next function, that is sort. So now let's create new list. List 1 I will say. You can take here any name, 3, 4, 5, 2, sorry here 52 not 5 2 you want to make 7 4. So this is my this one, and now I want to make new tuple as well. Tup1 is equal to round brackets 4 comma 3 comma 6 comma 2 comma 1. So now we will do an sorting using a sort function for both the list and tuple. So we can use like sort, and now we can pass, we will do here list one dot sort our list, and we will print our list now. So something went wrong, let's check it once again. So by mistakenly, instead of printing list one, we have printed list that is our previous list. So we want to print the new list, and here is our modified output. We can see that we have got the new list according to sorted. That means we have got it in an ascending order. Now let's apply the sort method for the tuple. So we will make it as tup1 dot sort, and we'll tup1 dot sort, and we can see here there is in and tuple. We cannot sort the tuple, so it will be as it is. As explained in the definition, tuple cannot be modified. So we have seen what are the similar methods, and dissimilar method we have seen here, and sort is a dissimilar method. So now let's see few more dissimilar methods in between the list and tuple. Now let's see the pop method. Pop method is generally used when you want to pop one particular element. So let's pop out one this 4 from list 1. We can pop it by using its index number. Its index number is 0 and it is at 1. So pop from list 1. I want to pop an element present at the index number 1. So this one, sorry, here is our modified list, and according to this, at index number 1, 2 is being present. So 2 is the pop. And now let's check our new list. Here you can see this is the new list, and from this list 2 is being popped from modified list, and we can get all the values except 2 because we have popped this. This is not possible in the case of the tuple, as its definition say that tuple cannot be modified. Even though let's try, it will give an error. So you can see here it gives an error. Similarly, in the case of the insert and append function. So now let's see one example. So I will create here new list 1 2 3. One more list I will create called as list 2 is equal to 4 comma 5 comma no 4 5 only I will take. Suppose I want to append this list 1 append with list 2, and now I want to print this 1. So here you can see we have appended, that means we have concatenated this list 2 with the list 1. So list 1 contain this as well as this.